Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing? Thanks for tuning in. Let's get these views up. Let's get the subscribers up, please. I'm not making money, but we got to get this information out there. You know, some of it sounds nuts, but it doesn't matter how crazy you think it is. It's still the truth. So, I'm really fascinated about this whole Tartaria thing. Just the thought of not too long ago, you know, I don't buy into the timelines they give us. We could be any year. I mean, why even have any linear system to number things? I mean, that's what the Matrix needs. Hours broken down. 8 hours a day for sleep, 8 hours a day for work. And then you got your 30 days in a month, and it's 2019 and all this other stuff. That's linear time thinking. I'm like cyclical, man, and I believe there was a reset. I think there's a biblical reset. The last one would probably be the Great Flood, according to, just basically going on the Bible, and, until that can be proven wrong, I'm sticking with it. But I also believe there's man-made resets, especially with this. Whenever there's free energy, you think about how they brought those two towers down on 9/11. I mean, that was like the test run. That was the ultimate satanic ritual and test run at the same time. I think that tsunami that took out, Indonesia back 10 years ago, I think that was a test of another kind of underground, underwater pulse that they could make and cause a tsunami. And then, I also believe that they can do mud floods and they can do all kinds of stuff with this frequency technology. It's weaponized. They've weaponized free energy, and they understand how this reality works. Light, frequency, sound, vibration. It all translates over. But I believe the man-made resets will can be backed up by all the underground bases and the NASA fraud and all these other scams that the government pull on us to get money from us so they can build their underground cities and go down there like the little cockroaches do and hide and I don't know, man. I just don't know. But yeah, I'd like to think that the man-made resets aren't as bad. Nearly. Let's see, towers to the domes right here. The Tesla coil, towers to the domes. All of this you'll see in the Tartarian landscape in any of the old pictures you can find. They had it all over the world too. It wasn't just over there in Russia, or wait, it used to be Tartaria. Uh, but yeah, so the biblical reset means God's deciding who stays and who goes. But men, these Satan worshippers and Luciferians, they believe that they are gods and they are better than God, and you know it's uh it's just crazy, the whole way they think and their thought processes. You really have to dive down into a dark rabbit hole to when you research this stuff. I mean, it's mind blowing. But what good is it to read the Bible 5 times and recite all these scriptures, and for you globe lovers, Bible thumpers, conveniently skip over all the chapters and verses that talk about a firmament, stationary earth, and things of that nature that back up and clearly support a that we are not on a spinning ball, okay? And also, if you're a Christian and you believe in God and Jesus Christ is your Savior, how in the hell can you believe in evolution? So somebody's lying. Who are you going to go with? You're going to put your trust in men and these scientists with their theories that can't be backed up, like gravity and all these other crazy crap and endless equations. They make these equations so crazy that they have to work. They only work mathematically, though. And you have to be like some wizard, autistic mathematician to, crack the code and come up with that crap. But the average, human being that's awake uses critical thinking, logic, and discernment and things like that. And anybody that's, you know, been lived even sort of like my past has a bullshit detector, and you cannot get one over on me. You got to be the best. I will actually shake your hand if you can get over on me. That's how good my intuition is. So, I am really fascinated, blown away. I'm glad everybody's waking up to this. Just another thing that the universe sent us, the Tartarian thing, and it kind of gives us it's just a little bit more information that God gives us to kind of understand, how these resets happen, and not to trust that linear timeline, and not to trust the mainstream version of history. Stick to the scriptures, and stick to your common sense and your critical thinking and your logic, and those things will get you much further spiritually. And people may, you won't be the most popular guy in the break room at work, but you know what? You'll be the smartest, and you'll be vibrating so high they won't be able to come near you, because they'll start tingling, because they've never felt anything so great like, a person vibrating on a high frequency. So, I mean, and you just look, and nothing adds up anyways. Nothing. I mean, well, look, I'm just going through my photos. I don't have the information, but to really be more specific for you. But if you just look at all these things, towers to the domes, everything, like, it was magnificent, and just, I mean, it's just crazy compared to what they build today. We just can't duplicate this. And then they tell us that this just popped up in, a matter of years, in the 1800s, and stuff like that. That just doesn't match. I mean, horses and buggies and settlers coming over here, trying to look at this. What's this say? Mud flood pharmacy. If they better be only selling cannabis products and things of that nature. Oh man, there we go. So yeah, I mean, to just look at this. I mean, look how grandiose this structure is. They had a lot of time on their hands back then, and a much, much different technology that's so advanced and simple that we wouldn't even recognize it if it was in front of our face. Um, again, going back to the basics of frequency, light, sound, and vibration. You can weaponize it, or you can use it to good, so everybody has free energy and plenty of food and natural, whole foods. They can grow themselves. There's free energy. You don't have to work. You don't have to pay to keep your house warm when it's freezing, or cool your house off when when it's 140 degrees outside. So, it's crazy. We could be using all this stuff for good, but we've been taken over and hijacked by parasites that want you living in fear and scarcity. And they want you divided, and they want you dumbed down. And they're coming at you at all angles, guys. And they're showing you what they're doing, hidden in plain sight. So, you got to understand, it's not just flat Earth. It's the importance of free energy, and all. And it just, flat Earth and free energy just blow all of their lies to pieces, when you truly wake up and start researching this stuff. So, and then, here, look, this is the griffin, and this is one of the symbols for Tartaria. This is what they used um, back in the day. There's their flag with the griffin on it. I don't know what this is, but just somebody's artwork's pretty cool. Another griffin, Tartarian griffin, just to show that it's not some, mysterious, whatchamacallit, hoax, or, the latest thing on the block. I mean, it is valid, it deserves research and looking into, because it's another piece of the puzzle. And well, our job is to put this puzzle back together and connect the dots and share it. And the only way we can do that is together, by sharing information, our own conclusions, opinions, thoughts, in a positive, polite, respectful, adult way. And we can start uniting, and maybe, if anything, we can get enough information out and wake enough people up, and then who knows what God has in store for us, and what plan, um, he has for us. So, anyways, and here's more example: free energy back in the day. There's no power lines going to this. All right, so and that's why they got rid of it. And there's your griffins too. All right, guys, just a little quick Tartaria video for you Tartaria lovers like myself. All right. Hey guys, please do me a favor. I'm starting from scratch here. Share my videos, like them, tell a friend. It's a safe place you can come to. It's not the safe place that the government has with the little rainbow triangle. But it's a cool place to come and hear a real dude tell you real stuff. And some stuff I can say, hey, 100% true. Other stuff, hey, it's my conclusions and opinions based on my own researches and experiences. So that's just the way it is. We can agree to disagree, or we can agree, and however you want to do it. Just come with a positive attitude and logic and common sense, and you're more than welcome here. And I'd rather have 1,000 really cool people than 10,000, maniacs, and 100 of them are cool. So help us grow this channel, and if you have any suggestions, you want to see videos, help me. My memory's kind of bad, so they took down all my stuff. Having a hard time finding it in the hard drive backup. It's a lot of tedious work, and I'd rather just maybe it's springtime, and this is a time to turn over a new leaf and start from scratch. So if you have any ideas and topics you want to see, comment and let me know. All right, and if you really do like the video, hit the thumbs up button. All right. And I have links to my Facebook account and other things of that nature, even PayPal if you feel like helping. All right, thanks.